Ayo, what up, nerds, and welcome back to episode, I think it's 62 of the Garage Talks. The Garage Talks.
It might be 63, actually.
I think it's
It-
69, boys. Just gonna throw that out there.
The nicest number on the planet. It might be 63, considering we dropped the Love Island episode last week.
I don't even know if
But-
that counts as okay. Just for the listeners' sake out here, I'm being held hostage in this situation.
No.
Yes,
I think
Brad-
Brad's cucking you out.
Brad didn't
making you
tell
watch.
me this right when and you know what? This could be my fault. But when I signed the contract early on that Brad sent through from the lawyers from our business end, I didn't read the fine print, the fine print that he discussed that he can add at any point in time, any tangent or tangential based show for whatever topic he wants with any host he wants. It's essentially just my hands are tied. So like this one, at least be happy. It's Love Island. It could be worse. He could
It
be
brings
out
in
here,
numbies.
you know what I mean? It could be worse. Like you could be like, yo, me and my girl are now bird watching. We really fuck with cardinals, and we saw those these past weekend. You know
Have
what
you
I
seen
mean?
those
Like,
birds called boobies?
Yeah, there's some pretty sick bird names, dude. There's called like the
I'm a really big fan of the tit. if you've heard of
swallow.
those.
Yeah, the swallow. Because there's this chick on Instagram. She I sent a Hummer, you'd remember him, Wetzler, but because whenever he'd fish with me on the Peace River, he's like, oh, that's a so and so, and he'd rip off bird names. I'm like, oh,
Oh my
that's
god!
nice.
Follow up, Derek Wetzler. What's the name of the girl he's with? Do you know?
No, I do, but I'm not going to disclose that information. I don't need her slashing my tires. Maybe. Why?
No, because okay, follow up. I think I worked with her at Panera Bread like a really long time ago.
Gabby?
No, it's like oh man,
Is
I
she going to
forgot her
slash your
name.
tires now?
I forgot her
I hope
name.
not. I don't think I doxed her, but yeah, like there's the great tits. I don't think that's a bird name. I know tit.
Tit.
Oh, we're about
tit.
to okay, we're
Tit
heading
is a
back
bird.
over to the bird.
It's like
All
went
right,
back
good.
to the birdies, but there's this chick, dude. She had a shirt, and it said, "I don't spit, and then there's a picture of a bird, the swallow, and it's like that's funny, you know. Like then like you have a great pair of, and then two tits, the birds. It's fun.
I've seen those shirts on Instagram before.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love those.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. What an intro, guys. Welcome back to the Garage Talk.
Very on
This is
brand.
episode, whatever episode it is. We got Bost Malone back. We got Nick Bost, the
Guys,
boy,
you guys doing?
the man, the myth, the legend. He's
I-
got
you
the
guys-
pedo stash. He saves people sometimes.
You
He
guys
lives
like-
in some sort of area over in Florida there, and he's ready. He's willing. Hey, Nick, random question out of the blue.
Okay,
You got to create a holiday. Go.
man. I don't know. I'd just say call it a personal holiday. Call it a mental health day because I'd say we all need that. Corporate America is we're all ruining our lives, slaving for companies that don't care about us. So I'd
So a
say
personal health
let's
holiday.
just call it a personal holiday, not a sick day, not a the old mental health day. Drop it in there, and
Your own personal holiday. I actually kind of fuck with that. Is there flexibility that you could have that personal holiday at any time?
I'm bald. What?
You
Wait,
had me
what?
there. You had me in the first half, I'm not going to lie.
Because this is important
It's,
for Brad.
it's only a big forehead. It's like a 5 head.
You know,
but-
Brad, he likes HR stuff, so like this is big for Brad. He gets hard-ons with this.
I
shit.
know he does. He is.
So talk to me about this actually. So your holiday. So we're going deeper into it, right? Is this a government holiday?
I can identify as one.
All right, wonderful. That's good. So that means
I like that.
companies do have to identify it. That's wonderful news.
Yeah,
Follow
I mean,
up to that.
if
When
we're
you say personal holiday, is this a holiday that has to happen on the same day every year, or can it be flexible for each individual based off of what day they need?
I'd say flexible, but if you don't use it within that calendar year, then you lose it. So you can't like accumulate them. I'd say that would be the one caveat, whatever. I mean,
Potato.
or
Yeah, I
we
get
could
that.
accumulate them. That's fine too. I mean, that would be solid. And then you could pay out like, I don't
Okay.
know, 50% if you retire and are a miserable SOB like I've kind of been and not use any of them. So
Dude, I get it.
I
All right, so
have,
we're getting
but-
really businessy now here. So then, tangent to that, then pitch me a terrible business idea.
Ooh.
government. No.
Damn, you sound
I
like
mean, that-
Ron Swanson.
Yeah. Well, especially with all this tax crap they're trying to pull now. I mean, or not pull, but the government's saying like, "Oh no, we have to budget." It's like, yeah, Guess what happens every time you guys have made my parents' lives hell growing up and everything was hard for them? You told them to suck it up and budget. So,
That's true.
and now they have to, and as if like Brad, you're in Boynton, Humdog, you're in Orlando. Like, dude, all of our local governments have more than tripled their budget from people moving to the areas, and they're going to try and act poor. Stop it.
Downtown
Awful
Orlando
business.
scares
You
me.
said awful business.
Yeah, no, I would just like,
Shoot.
who gives a fuck about the government? Take it like special. Just go special needs with it, man. I want you to tell me the worst business idea you've ever come up with.
Ever come up with? Yeah, I don't know about worst, but I mean, retail's not doing too hot right now. But yeah, damn, dude, I don't know. Worst business. I have to think
You
on
have
that one.
unlimited money. Like, oh my god, I can't talk. You have
Unlimited monies.
You have nummies. You got so much money,
Nummies.
bro. All right.
And I
Ton
just
of
have to
money.
lose as much
Yeah,
money as possible.
Yeah, you're like a trust fund kid that your dad doesn't give a fuck. He just gives you tons of money, right? Like you have no one's watching you. You live in like the most fucking biggest mansion out in the craziest country, right? And you just came up with the dumbest fucking business idea ever, and you're
See,
running
I'm,
with it.
dude,
And
I'm
I'm
so
an investor, and you're trying to get me and Brad to invest. Go.
yeah, but I'm so dumb. I'm overthinking that. That's the problem.
No, you
I
don't
would
need
say
to. Just go for
actually,
it.
you know
Listen,
what?
we're
Losing
also
money.
really dumb investors as
If we're
well.
gonna talk about
Whatever you say,
losing
we're
money,
investing.
we're gonna talk. Which it would be fun for me because I like kind of wrenching on cars.
Wait, but
you know,
follow up. We
I'm a-
don't want to lose money. We want to gain money. So you have to. Our whole thought
well, yeah. But,
process.
so here's how we're gonna sell it.
But it's
We're
gonna be
gonna
a dumb
invest
idea.
into old rice rockets like Hondas and Toyotas and stuff.
Okay.
That you target that niche market of people that love the drift culture and underglow neon, that whole early 2000s and whatnot. We're gonna rebuild these sweet hatchback Civics, find some Supras, whatever Celicas out there we could find. Invest. We're gonna put some money into them, slam them down, nitrous, whatever, 2JZs. Yeah, but it's not gonna do too well. So it all sounds great on paper. So I could sell that actually. There's enough fun people out there, but I got the old CRV still kicking, knock on wood, my old reliable, and then the truck too. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna tell me like trust fund kid, that's what I would do. That or like boats and fiberglass work, but I would want to try to make an affordable skiff because none of them exist. Like, do you remember like that old boat that we grew up like water skiing, kneeboarding? Like, is that old like little skiff that my dad had? I don't know if you guys
I
ever
remember that.
Yeah.
like,
I remember that.
but dude, that boat was flipping
Nice.
for the boat motor and trailer back then was $39.95, $4,000. Like, what are you gonna buy anything like that nowadays? You're not, and it's unfortunate because again, just company wise, like all the wages and stuff like that, like it's all of us, cost of living and everything else, but the materials skyrocket, then the product skyrockets, obviously, and then it's like, hey, I just want an affordable boat for my kids. Like even that boat, Bayliner and Trophy,
I
there's
just
they're
want
not
an affordable boat for my kids.
take my family out, not for my kids.
That's literally a shirt quote. Like,
No,
I'm gonna throw it on a shirt on the website.
Whenever-
Hey,
like,
hotcakes.
whenever little mini boats are running around, they're gonna be driving like old Civics and old Hondas and Toyotas because they're almost indestructible.
I feel
The
you.
Japanese over-engineer, which is fantastic.
I get you. Not to like Kanye West, Taylor Swift you. Like I'm gonna let you finish here.
We need to stay on track. I get it.
However,
You guys have a program. You have a show.
I personally
to the
want to
program,
get
sir.
your actual opinion on a new business idea that I just came up with while you
Okay.
were talking to me about your business idea.
Let's hear
I
it.
came from the perspective of I'm also a trust fund baby, and I have unlimited money. Oh my god, I can't say money.
Unlimited mummies.
I can't say
You like
money
milk, huh?
tonight.
A
Jesus
man of
Christ.
culture, I see. I like this.
Follow up. So this is the thought, right? What we're gonna
Like
do
thoughts?
is we're gonna start a company that does recycling. We're gonna sift through people's trash and we're gonna find used condoms. We're gonna take those condoms and we're going to find the ones that have not been broken. We're gonna clean and then recycle them by putting them repackaged and reusable on shelves.
That's repulsive.
That was okay, but I told you I wanted you to give me a terrible business idea, and I just
Yeah.
That is definitely the worst business idea. That's fucking disgusting.
Here, I
Well,
gotta.
they're clean.
I'll take one up then. Here, I'm gonna go digging through, and I'm gonna go to restaurants, and I'm gonna find people that half-ass eat chicken wings, because they're cowards and they were never taught how to eat a chicken wing. I'll suck it off the bone. And I'm going to take all these chicken wings and I'm going to resell them back to restaurants so they can sell them back at a discounted price. Throw them to Hooters. And Hooters is going to dunk them in so much breading, you don't even know that you're not even getting a chicken wing. You're just getting a bone dunked in breading, fried, and you're going to feel like a fat piece of crap anyways after.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that
All right.
Condoms and wings, sense. Yeah, great. That's a fucking wow.
Condom and wings sounds like a college Saturday night.
That's a local FGC. Where would that'd be
honestly, that's like Tiki Bar type shit, dude.
That's Rusty's 41.
Rusty's 41 and Tiki Bar all day.
Yeah.
I don't know about any of these places because I'm not there. What's up?
You went to the library. What would it be for UCF, the library?
I didn't go to UCF.
Oh, that's right. You live up there now. You went to Tally, so we're like, I don't know, fucking Jameis Winston's Publix, or where would you?
Yo, hey, listen.
Honestly, with the crowd,
you're not gonna talk shit about that Publix.
Quarterback that Browns
okay. I was.
What the fuck is this by?
All right, listen, dude.
You shush me, motherfucker.
We're not going to talk shit about Jameis Winston's Publix. The reason why
Jameis is the man.
He was cool. I did see him at Potts one time.
Yes.
But
you saw him at Publix.
We were talking the other day, Natalie and I. Natalie is my beautiful wife who I met at Florida State. All right. Everyone knows her.
My wife.
That Publix had literal fucking Chinese food. All right. And this was pre me having to be a bitch and not eating gluten. All right. And they had that shit was fucked. You know those Chinese food boxes, right? Like, you know, the plastic ones that are white that have like the 3 compartments, right? Like the 2 small ones for the side and then the big one for like the
it's a go container.
These motherfuckers would stuff so much goddamn food in that shit, you couldn't close it. And you know how much it was? $6.49. Okay. And I lived across the street because that Publix was like right here on a little hill. And then right across the motherfucking street was Heritage Grove, which is where ZBT, which is the house that I lived in. Motherfucker, I was there 4 times a week getting this shit. I need you to understand how fat I got because of that. And number 2, because it was so fucking good. And you can switch. They had like orange chicken or then they had this bourbon chicken. Oh fuck.
We used to be a proper country. We used to be able to afford Chinese takeout. Now we can't.
No, you can't. Speaking of Chinese takeout, all right, Nick, I've asked you too many questions, so I'm going to ask Brad a question. I need you, Brad, to give us, both Nick and I, a motivational speech as if you are our coach and Nick and I are potatoes. And we are becoming
what the fuck is
whatever.
This thing Holy shit. Listen,
what's happening?
You guys, okay, so are you guys like regular russet potatoes, baked potatoes? Or is
you
it
run
like
the narrative, buddy.
I'm a sweet potato, bro.
All right.
No, we're not sweet potatoes, bro. But hey, fun fact, a sweet potato is Michelle Obama's favorite fall vegetable.
Is it really?
Yeah, look it up.
I love that. All right, so
Nick's like, what is this guy doing?
I want to make sure that you guys prepared.
Is that a widget on your phone? You wake up and have Michelle Obama facts or something?
No, that's a fucking Vine. You've never seen that Vine?
No.
Okay, hold on. You guys talk for a moment. I will find the Vine.
So, Nick, if you are this potato, I want you to know that you are about to be served to a family on Thanksgiving, and it's about to be the best mashed potatoes that they've ever had in their entire fucking life. You need to show up with the sauce, the gravy, and just being able to serve everything to make this the best Thanksgiving they've ever had.
Coach, but the other potatoes are Dalvin Cook and Joe Yearby and the rest of the Miami Central football team. I'm about to get the floor mopped with me. What do you think now, Coach?
It doesn't matter who's on the other side.
But
all that matters is that you're going to make this family's fucking night.
Those other potatoes gave my brother a concussion, Brad. I don't know what to do.
I'm just going to jump
right
back in
CTE
here.
is no joke. You know, we're all screwed.
Dalvin Cook gave JJ a concussion. I don't know if you guys know that.
I didn't know Dalvin Cook
gave JJ
a concussion. Really?
No, wait. Before we jump into that story, I would love to hear it. Also, Dalvin Cook, fire. Love that guy.
Absolutely.
But I need you guys to be cultured very quickly, and so I'm going to educate you.
All right.
My favorite fall vegetable is a sweet potato. My favorite fall vegetable is a sweet potato.
That's Michelle Obama.
My favorite fall vegetable is a sweet potato.
And her favorite fall vegetable is a sweet potato.
Well, I mean, I kind of agree with that. I do like sweet potatoes a lot too.
All right, so
they're the ultimate potato.
That's true. Now you gave Nick a very good motivational speech. I'd like to know what mine is. I could be any type of potato. And then after that, I'd love Nick to give us the full rundown on what happened with his brother with Dalvin, because I'm curious, and I'm sure Natalie, if she
It's
listens
fucking
at any point,
that
would be
guy
interested
with
too.
my friend.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely interested to hear that one. But listen, so unfortunately, we meant to buy the potatoes that come plastic wraps for dinner, and we forgot them. And we found you, Hummer, and you are just a basic russet potato that now we have to stick with a fork and wrap in wet paper towel to put into our microwave and cook
It's a
because we only
motivational
have 10
speech.
minutes. Because we only have 10 minutes. But here's the beauty of this, right? You are going to be the most amazing microwave stuff, like stab potato ever. Ever. And you're going to absolutely make the rest of the meal with those chicken tenders that we just had. So,
Can I ask you a question? How long am I going
yes,
to be in the microwave?
Too long.
let's see. You're going to be
Anytime in the
cooking for
nuke is
probably
too long.
about 6.5 minutes until you're nice and soft.
It's not long enough. Everyone knows that microwaves need 11 minutes to be cooked for a potato. Look into that.
But you didn't let me finish though. You cook for 6 minutes and then you flip it and do 6 minutes on the other side.
Also, follow up. You said you're gonna wrap me in a paper towel.
Tinfoil.
Okay, no, because Nick's retarded.
In-
See, you do
in a
not use
microwave?
tinfoil in a microwave, man. You'll blow your fucking house up.
You just don't use a microwave. That's what.
Nick's out here with like a fire in the backyard and like a small, like it just sits there and it.
You guys don't
twirls.
think I'm
Well,
fucking nuts.
if anybody's certified to fix a fire, it's Bost. So
How does one fix a fire?
Bost, do you want to explain?
But yeah, you try to remove either heat, oxygen, or said fuel from the fire, and that's pretty much it. I mean,
Man, my man
That's
went chemistry on us.
He
That
did.
was the hardest fucking shit, dog. Did you do
Triangle.
chemistry? Did you have to do chemistry class when you were in
dude, I
college?
actually told this story earlier. And then remind me, I'm looking at a picture of JJ. But he yeah, in college, bro. Like you had Cuesta, I think, in McCarthy, didn't you? Or were you smarter? Or did you? No, you had Caprio, right?
No, I never had Caprio. No,
No?
I wasn't that smart. I had like a very obscure.
A white lady?
No.
No? All right. Well, yeah, I had her, dude. I had like an A in chemistry in high school, and then I got to college and realized I was retarded.
Dude,
And
chemistry's
they
fucking
basically
hard.
they
Chemistry's
dude,
hard, man. I'm
they
pretty sure I failed that.
bypassed. I shit you not. They fucking like
They literally
I-
teach
I'm-
you such random
Bro.
shit.
that first week, man. I'm sitting there in class and I can't focus on anything. Right? I'm just sitting there, my head's spinning. I'm, the whole homesick thing. I popped my hammy trying to live these D3 dreams of fucking fullback, and then I'm just in chemistry, bro. I'm pretty sure they bypassed anything and everything I would have learned in high school in that first week. And I went up to the guy the day of the test of the first week and I said, "Hey, man, I got a level with you. I'm gonna fail the fuck out of this test. Can I please drop it?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You say it just like that? You're
Yeah,
just like,
I
yo,
like
bro,
it.
I'm about to fail the fuck.
Some
out of
old
this
dude, old white guy, bowl cut. He looked fucking insane too.
shit." Oh.
But yeah, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm not following it." And then I told my English teacher, actually, guy's name was Marcus. He was a super cool dude. But he's the one who told me, like, dude, you're actually a solid writer. You should pursue something in writing. And so that's how I wound up down the old basic bitch communications, but marketing/public relations major in the end.
It's a
But
perfect combination.
Can I ask you a
thankfully-
follow-up question to that, actually, specifically? When you say you're a great writer, detail that further. Like, are you good at like character writing? Is it more like of a creative passion? Are you just good with
Good question.
English?
Good question.
Because if you're good at writing, like I know you're at this point right now where you're pursuing doing health and being
yeah,
a
it's
firefighter, right?
definitely different.
But you should drop the shit out of that and become an AI prompt writer and make like $400K a year.
AI prompt writer's a thing.
I got you. You want to work at Google?
I'd rather not. I mean, I like my job. I'd go insane if I worked at Google, dude. I'm already
But then
insane.
you could be a Googler. You get one of those little hats that has a little spinny thing on top.
like the propeller, or I'm
Yeah, man.
collecting
you, like,
data
fly
on
around.
Well,
everybody.
I want one of those little propeller hats too.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
that'd be
propeller.
great.
It just spins.
Like in the Vince Vaughn movie.
You,
or whatever,
You,
okay.
you motherfuckers thought that shit was fake. No, that's real ass shit.
No,
But,
I completely believe it.
No, actually, I think I have a decent, like, I can put a storyline together, like, depending on this topic or whatever, but I'm relatively good. But I also think back to, like, the stupid, you guys remember at St. Gregory's having the freaking diagram a sentence?
Yeah.
What the hell is that
Oh my
shit?
god.
Oh, well, here's your noun, here's your verb,
Hey,
here's the
listen,
pronoun,
we
adverb, verb.
can no,
Like,
no, no.
bro,
We can bitch
Yeah,
and moan.
what
We
the
can
hell
bitch
is
and moan, but we all are smarter than the generation that came after us, like, is after us right now because they can't do shit. So at the end of
no,
the day, like,
the connections between technology introduced into the classroom and like IQ's literally dropping generationally. It's not good. Like, sure, we can be more efficient, but at what cost? And so
but yeah, the kids are all
there's no
stupid.
there's no critical thinking, and it's not even their fault. It's the generation before us setting them up and us up for failure in that respect. If we're gonna push all this tech on them, literally iPad kids, right? There's so much stimulation they can't focus. That's why our attention spans suck.
Yeah.
But real quick before I forget, JJ Dalvin
Before I
Cook was
forget,
returning a kick, I think.
the Slipknot song?
What?
The Slipknot song? You said
No,
before I
Dalvin
forget.
Cook.
Oh,
The
oh,
Slipknot song.
oh. I was
Which
like,
one?
Said
before I forget.
Before I forget, yeah.
Yeah, legendary
Sick.
song.
But
I'm interested
yeah,
to
and
hear
he
this. Go
trucked
ahead.
the piss out of JJ and knocked him into next year. And JJ woke up and he just ended up wearing a hoodie and sunglasses on the sideline, looking like Stevie Wonder. And then, they had their starters, Joe Yearby. It's unfortunate that Miami was as average as they were as a program because Joe Yearby I think Joe Yearby he was just as good as Dalvin, I think, in high school. He was also a 4-star running back, but Miami wasn't near the same school as Florida State was at that point because did Dalvin win the Natty with them?
Dalvin did.
Florida State?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Jameis and them.
That was the 2013 title, yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
was there 2013, 2014.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they were sick. But the rest of that team, and then, but to JJ's credit, he was able to, we played, who was it? Lamar Jackson that year, and he
I
recorded a
forgot
sack.
that you played Lamar
He
Jackson, man.
recorded a sack on Lamar, so that's cool. But they beat the piss out of us because we had a bunch of holy shit, vanilla midgets playing cornerback. And dude, it'd be like 4th and 20, and they would just, hey, my receiver's 6'4", runs a 4.4. See ya. And they would just throw bombs on our midgets, but
Absolute dimes. Yo,
Hey,
can you tell the story
McCarthy's
real
pretty
quick?
good now, though. Actually, real
who's
quick.
that?
That was the story.
No. There was another story that didn't you play against Lamar Jackson?
I did too, yeah, but
Yeah.
JJ and I both did. I mean, that's the funny thing. Here, I peaked in high school. Our rush defense was very good that year. That was all we had, though. Our front seven was solid. Granted, we weren't playing these guys every week, but we were able to shut down the front seven. Our run defense was solid, good technique, in the place where we need to be when we're supposed to be there. Just good disciplined football. But when it came to passing, we didn't have the athletes on the outside, but our interior guys could block and do everything we needed to. And so that's what would happen. We'd stuff them to 4th and 10, 4th and 20, but they would just throw a touchdown pass and beat us 45-0. Basically, it sucked. Our offense was ass because we had I was a running back at one point. I like to think
Good old fashioned white running backs.
Dude, I pictured Mike Allstott in my head, but I'm a fucking white Gumby out there. What the hell am I? So, but that's sports for you, man. So it's crazy looking back though. You guys, we'd sit there and just even Hummer for you at flipping McCarthy, dude. Even freshman baseball. How many pros did you play ball with? And then Brad with Aquinas, just anybody you played sports with in general. They're they're a potential Hall of Fame in whatever sport they played.
Being at St. Thomas at the same time as the Bosa Bros was
it's retarded.
It's nuts, man. Was wild, and
they're hulking dudes.
Seeing Dan Marino in the hallway as well at St. Thomas, Michael Irvin coming through, and then just being a part of so many. Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
If I could go back in time,
name dropping real quick.
That's cool, Brad. I appreciate you on that. If I could go back in time, Nick, I would actually slap the shit out of myself in high school, and I would play golf.
Yeah.
I wish I got more into golf back then.
Well, dude, I had no idea. I didn't. I actually still use the same clubs. Well, no, I still have some clubs, but my first set of clubs when I got concussed into oblivion, and I was the team radio basically. I was just walking around water boy helping out, just doing stuff. Because our locker room was cheeks, Brad. We had a fence with a barrier around it. It sucked. And but I was helping one of our coaches clean out a storage container, and the golf team, and this thing had like it would have been like a one of those A&E TV shows where like Storage Wars, that's what it is, bro. There was like 5 sets of golf clubs in there, and they were just caked in like spider webs. Like, dude, these things are forgotten. So we sit there and we started putting together sets of clubs, and that's where my first set of clubs came from. And I'm still rocking a few of those clubs today. I just regripped them, but golf was fun.
Nice.
I play at a fast pace because I don't care. I care enough to where like I do good enough. I have a few good shots or strokes each game where I'm like, nice, and then I 4-putt it, and then that's
exactly how I am too.
That's the name of the game,
Okay,
dude.
well,
So
Brad, you
just
don't
go out,
count
have
because
fun.
you're
I'm
out
not
here
gonna
playing.
stress over it. I'm sorry, Christian. What were you saying?
No, okay, Brad doesn't count. Number one, I've been telling him to get new clubs for the longest time. That will instantly make it so that he doesn't have to suck as much. Is that what my issue is? You can't hear me because of my mic?
No,
I
we can
think they
still hear
unplugged.
you. You're just really low. I think you did unplug your mic. Give it a shot to like plug it back in or something. But no, my thing with my clubs is they were hand-me-downs, and I'm rocking like really old ass Adams golf from like 19 probably
Really
99 or some shit like that. They're absolute just blades, bro. But yeah, I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to golf is like I just got to keep pace, drink a few beers, have fun, and if like I'm not
For sure.
sucking and holding everybody back, like that's the whole thing. Because I'm outside, I'm having
1,000%.
a good time, and I'm hanging with the boys. It's like it's a good time, That's the whole vibe. That's the whole
either
vibe. So
way, I feel like I could have went from being like at golf today. If I played in high school and went hard, dude, I'd probably be out here, be shooting in like the 70s. That'd be
no, for sure. Because what are you shooting nowadays anyway? You're like in the 80s, right? 90s?
Yeah, like I average like anywhere from like 83 to 86.
See that's an
Pope's
absolute
fucking
dream, dude.
face right now
That's
is
an absolute
hilarious.
dream, dude. I'm
Dude,
like 100 easy.
So you're like
Maybe
actually
99 if I'm
good?
lucky.
I mean, yeah, like I have since like within the last like 2 months, I have kind of figured out like a new, more consistent swing situation, if that's what we want to discuss. But yeah, like I could definitely help people who have like somewhat good mechanics on how to get better. Like Brad, first things first, his clubs are from 1922, so he's playing blades essentially.
Don't let him throw shade, Brad.
I mean, like for
Well,
what it's worth,
the thing that
I'm
I
not
appreciate
trying
about that
to.
though is like when I do hit a good shot, it feels so much better because I know how shitty
Are
my
they-
You
clubs
look like a
Are they
okay,
actually
I'm sorry,
blades?
dude. You look like a fucking shrimp though when you're bent over, like the way
Oh, they're
he
so
has-
short?
Yes, dude. He
Oh, well,
literally
then,
has
dude,
to
yeah,
bend
you don't
over to
need-
goddamn
you don't need
Narnia for
kids'
him
clubs.
to fucking have his clubs.
Honestly, bro, hit Facebook Marketplace and just get them regripped, and you're good. That's what I would do personally.
Wait, how does he getting them regripped doesn't make the club length longer?
No, that's what I'm saying. Go on Facebook Marketplace, get like adult
no.
clubs.
No.
See, I'm not
See,
rich like you guys. You guys are over here.
Well, no,
you don't have
that
to
probably
be
would be what I
rich.
want to do
You don't have
because
to- wait,
I mean,
you-
Hummer, I know we've been talking about these Costco clubs.
Let's take a little pause here. I need you all to listen. Have you heard of Edwin Watts before?
I think I know the name, but I don't.
You can go in there and you can get a used set of irons from like 4 years ago or 5 years ago that have the new technology in them. So they're not from fucking 1992, right? Because that's where you're going to get on Facebook Marketplace. But you can get them for like 300, 400 bucks. I mean, like, yeah, is that like kind of expensive? Sure. But then you're like, you're getting a good set and they're going to last you longer. Huh?
How much money am I going to pay for them?
How much money are you going to pay for your clubs?
Well, yeah. What did you say for Ed Watson's or whatever?
Okay, well, how many clubs do you need? You want a full new
369?
bag. You want a full new bag, right? Because that's 14 clubs.
Maybe.
Or we just, okay. So Brad already has 2 drivers, so he doesn't need that, right? And I'm almost positive Brad could buy the Kirkland wedges off of Costco's website right now for $125. And those are like pretty fucking solid wedges.
I don't think I agree with the solid part. I don't think they're 125 though, because I probably just being the big Costco guy I am.
Let's see. I'm gonna
but,
go on the Costco app right now and check it out.
Check it out, yeah, because
Let's see.
I have the Costco putter and driver. The putter is basically a Scotty Cameron. I love it, but it doesn't make you a better putter.
Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like the
Oh,
this man thinks that you get a new putter and it instantly makes you
yeah, it's
disgusting
supposed
at
to.
golf. That's not how that works.
Dude, it has
Actually,
the
you know
fat
what?
chode grip on it, like a girthy hog. You know?
Oh my god, dude! I have one of those sitting right
filter.
here.
A
I used to
girthy
have one
hog.
that was, yeah, it's in my pants.
It's
No, I got
sitting
one of
there.
these bad
That's for
boys.
sure.
All right, but hear me out though. I used to have one that was the 5, right? This is a 3.0. They make a 5.0, and I had it on here for a little bit, and then I nicknamed this Big Chungus
Nice.
because like it was girthy, bro. Like when you were holding the motherfucking grip on this butter, like it was girth. It was big girth. So Big Chungus. Brad, what are we
Big
looking at?
chungus. So if I were to get the Kirkland Signature 7-piece iron set, it is
$4.99.
$5.49.
Went up $50.
$5.49.
See, you should have bought them when I told you to. Now you got to spend an extra $50.
But for what it's worth, bro, those are like those clubs are basically Titleist, if I'm not mistaken.
So I have them, and those are what I play.
They're what?
The Kirkland irons are what I play.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're not blades, are they? Because I've heard they're close to blades.
So don't quote me on this because I don't know the exact story, but apparently they literally, like Costco, specifically Kirkland, just kind of like looks into shit and then is like, yeah, that looks like a good product. And then they just make the exact same thing and hope to God that the company doesn't notice.
That's no, you're not wrong.
Some companies
basically.
notice. And so what happened with Titleist, I think it happened with the balls first, and then it also happened with the irons. But essentially the ball, they were just getting the same exact ball that was the Pro V1 and selling it for like half the price or whatever. And then they got sued for that. And that was whatever. And then these irons, so it's actually TaylorMade that I'm thinking about. It's not Titleist. TaylorMade sued them because it was the P790, which is like one of their
You're right. Okay.
flagship whatever.
Yeah.
And it has the same exact like head, the technology inside of it, everything like that is all the same. And so TaylorMade's like, yo, fuck you. And then I think sued them, and then they settled or whatever. And then Costco is allowed to sell the remaining stock of them, I think.
Something like that. It did say low stock because I was looking at the Boca one, and it's like low stock, come get it now, which it would make sense because every time I go to Boca, they've only got like maybe 1 or 2 on display.
I was down there today and I didn't even look at it.
No.
Forgot.
I would get them, bro. I just got them re-gripped with some girthy ass grips. It was sick. They're from this company that makes like, topographical looking stuff where it looks like topo.
You know, like mapping, like contours and stuff.
Yeah. So I got those grips and they look cool as fuck. And they were Masters edition because it was during April and that was like the deal they were doing.
Oh, that's cool.
And so the wedges, I have 4 wedges and I got those in Augusta green. Yeah. And then my Kirkland irons, which is pitching wedge through 4-iron, I got those in Augusta peach.
Well, that's sick. What Augusta peach? I like that.
Yeah, they're like pink.
I
was using them this past weekend and I played with a guy named Alex. And he was like, bro, you have pink grips? And I was like, you wish you had these grips.
They're peach.
And he goes,
and you turn around and showed him your cake. And you're like, I got peach.
Yo, listen, I mean, honestly, yeah, when you're bending down on the green to read that putt, you got to make sure that your cake is
drop down like a stripper.
You got to be caked up out there, dog.
Yeah.
Damn, we we had like a plan for this episode and we have yet to do anything from there.
We got plenty of time, brothers.
That's usually how it goes, man. Well, first, before we actually get into like maybe some of the segments, let's all do a quick
Brew
little
down.
Yeah, cheers, boys.
segment here.
I think last time, for what it's worth, last time I've seen these two goons, if you're a loyal fan of these two, God bless you, and love these guys, but shout out to Brand here. I think last time I saw you guys, though, was probably at Humdog's wedding, right?
I think so.
Fortunately, both in person, yeah, so that's unfortunate, but, life gets busy and all the other bullshit, and we just gotta, we keep making excuses, but it's just a matter of getting it down and, together and all that shit. So cheers, boys. Oh, we got loyal garage beer. Hey. But
that was so okay.
What are you drinking, Bost?
Yes, King. That's a Busch Light.
A good old-fashioned Busch Light.
Nectar of the gods.
High noon, and mine's
I only drink top shelf.
I'm surprised actually that you're not drinking the Kirkland Light beer. Do you still drink the Kirkland Light beer too?
They do not have it anymore.
They don't have it anymore?
No, so they have a Kirkland lager. I saw that today. I almost grabbed it, but I didn't really care to grab it. But yeah, dude, the Kirkland Light, as much as I couldn't stand behind that one, I can stand behind the price of $27 for 48 beers, but not the quality, buddy. That was like you're already blacked out or getting close to it on a sandbar. Call up a relief pitcher. That's what's taking us home, dude. That's the throwaways. You know, maybe you start off with a banquet or 3, and then call in old Kirkland Light to come in and just water you down.
Just kind of sober you up a little bit.
Yeah,
100%. Well, I remember that you always brought that to our functions that we had in college. We always could count on you to bring in the Kirkland Light. You know,
dog shit.
I was just like absolute piss water. Hummer, what are you drinking? You said you're drinking a High Noon.
Yeah, he's got good taste.
Hey, actually, fun fact. I went to a wedding about a month ago now, and one of the groomsmen is a chemical engineer, and he works at the company that created High Noon. Nick, you look like you're a fucking airline pilot.
We got Gamer Bost on here now.
He looks like he works in like the air traffic control.
How do I sound? Is it clear?
Oh, you sound perfect.
Oh my God. You know what you look like actually? Dude, you look like you're in the pit at like a NASCAR race.
I think it's because his headphones are kind of tilted back a little bit, like in the back of his head.
You just got out of the...
My head's just shaped so weird.
Nicholas Bost,
this is what I look like when I'm about
to... Tell us more about what you're going to be doing later on today.
This is what I look like when I'm about to fucking rocket a TV or a PS5 controller through my TV, as my offense seems to not convert on 3rd down again.
Were you playing college football or Madden?
No, college football. JJ and I have an online dynasty. He bell to ass to me last year. He was Toledo. I was App State in the national championship. He beat me like 50-20 or 14. And then now we both took jobs I'm at Pittsburgh this year. He's at Baylor. And
nice.
Yeah, I beat Penn State 35-28 walk-off touchdown before we actually joined this or started this podcast. So that was a pleasant. But this is what I looked like as a offensive coordinator from my couch, just looking like an absolute fucking lunatic.
So, you know, a game I've been really playing a lot of lately? Baccarat. It's been tons of fun.
Baccarat.
Yeah, bro. You know what that is?
Ooh, yeah, Baccarat. No,
it's
I have no idea.
So on my VR headset, it's like there's like VR poker stars. I've been playing poker too. Texas Hold'em. It's fun. But in VR, man, it's like real. You know what I'm saying? So you're like putting real chips down and like real cards and all that random shit. There's like roulette on that bitch. There's this one game called Rocket Launch where it shoots a rocket and then like you don't know how long it's going to be until the rocket explodes. So you have to like you bet an amount, right? So let's say it's 500. The moment the rocket shoots off, it starts timesing your bet by a certain amount. So you're like gaining money. How long you're gaining money, you don't know though. So you can like totally just keep letting it go. But if you don't hit cash out before it explodes, you lose all of
Brendan Sorsby. You sound like a degenerate gambler over here. Hummer, do you know that much?
Texas Tech?
No, I don't follow any of that.
So basically, last time actually, so that's a fun fact too. Last time we may have unfortunately seen each other is when Florida State got gypped out of the Natty and they got railroaded by Georgia.
Because that was the day that that was it.
Yeah, we were at that bar, and then I hopped on 75, and we went our separate. Damn, wow. But yeah, so this kid that's a quarterback or was a quarterback for Texas Tech, they signed him in the portal, all this bullcrap, paid him a lot of money, and then he admits that he has a gambling problem once he gets to Texas Tech, and he was betting. He had placed thousands of bets from like women's basket weaving to games that he literally played in as a quarterback because he was at Indiana when they sucked ass, which is most of existence. And once Signetti got there, the coach that's at Indiana now, he transferred to Cincinnati and he's turned into a decent quarterback. But he basically was just a degenerate, but he's just been gambling his ass off. And it's been a known thing. Like, unless you're flipping, what's his name, Shohei Ohtani, and you blame your interpreter, but if you're a pitcher for the former Indians, now Guardians, Emmanuel Clase, or really anybody else, if you Pete Rose, I don't know, they banned him from the Hall of Fame forever for betting on games. And this kid just comes in and he tries to say, when I get really anxious, I have to gamble, and I place bets. And it's like, are we seriously catering to this crap, man? So this judge in Lubbock, Texas, they ruled in it. The NCAA is a joke right now, basically, because it's become out like it's just turned out to be like a nothing burger. Basically, the NCAA essentially has no power, is what we've come to learn in the past few weeks. But I'm gonna shut up so we can stick to the script a little bit because I tend to just talk a lot. If you guys,
No, honestly, this is what makes our show like great, and I mean, I love just being able to catch up too.
Yeah, man, for
Well,
sure.
You know?
All right, let's reverse that bitch and then dive into the one thing that we actually wanted to talk about, which was our SpongeBob quote setup here.
Penis.
So,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah,
got you.
yeah,
Damn it! Oh fuck! Wait, seriously, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Damn, it's not supposed to work when I wonder if JJ's heard me crash out every single time when it's been up.
Well, no, I think what's happening is since you're on like your Mac and you're on like a call like this, it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's like
when
a
you
gaming
turn
thing.
it off.
Okay, yeah, because when I flipped it,
yeah.
okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this then, because when I flip it up, usually that's when I was playing JJ, dude. I shit you not, I'd throw another pick six, and I flip it up and just fuck and just crash out, and then and he's like, "Did you just curse?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "That a boy," and that was pretty much
I
it.
mean,
So
yeah, man, obviously you're gonna curse pick six.
that or Minecraft getting killed by fucking creepers. Yeah, I've been so.
Fair,
All right.
fair. Well, anyways, yeah. So the boys and I discussed before the pod, and we are going to put together a list of maybe like the top 5 or our top 5 SpongeBob. Whoa, just got a little crotch shot there
from Bost.
Oh, buddy,
Black.
Jeez.
Wow.
Getting blocked.
We're things escalated there for a moment, but yeah, no, we're going to do a little top 5 of in our opinion, SpongeBob quotes. Now, beforehand, Boast let us know he wasn't.
I was like the autistic kid who started watching fucking National Geographic volcano documentaries and Shark Week and stuff.
Fuck
I
you,
did
like,
watch
I was
Shark Week is
earlier.
peak entertainment though. Like I do love Shark Week.
That is true.
Yeah.
I did watch SpongeBob, yeah, but it's not like I have stuff like now. Like if we were asking Always Sunny quotes, then yeah, I'd have you. But
Fair,
fair. I'm gonna pull.
I got you. All right,
Please,
so
thank you.
I'll go first. I personally
Wait,
feel
question
like
before we start: are we doing top 5 like as a group, or are we doing individual top 5?
No, as a bro, that's 15 fucking quotes. You think we know those?
Okay,
You're a
good.
crackhead.
Thank you.
I mean,
I fucking love SpongeBob. I was ready.
Brad was prepared, is what Brad was.
Listen,
I
I'll
was
use
not.
my quote as a response to you. Hey, pal, you just blown from stupid town.
I remember that one. That was a great one. Boast, you got one on the top of your head?
Oh brother, this guy stinks. That's just that guy. The random fish is one of the most
It's always
memorable
like the
characters.
side characters, man.
Yeah, he was one of the best ones.
Chocolate.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Chocolate.
another sweet chocolate. I run on Patience enough that look like that.
I
It's like,
remember
God,
when they first invented
those are
chocolate.
fucking
I hated
sobering
it.
calls, but yeah, that's another. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep.
Ravioli. Give me the formioli. I'm sorry, keep going.
What do we got going on here? Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it
in your hand.
Firmly grasp it, Squidward. That's another good one. The inner machinations of my mind is an enigma.
An enigma.
The one word like Squidward. I used your clarinet to unclog my toilet. What? I'm using Reddit right now, so
What? What the fuck?
I had to pinch my nose, dude. Just like the villager noise.
This dude. Wait, can you do me a fucking favor with the mustache? Go. Wah.
What do you mean?
Because you're like trying to be Wario or whatever,
Yeah.
so he has the mustache, right?
Yeah.
For Mario Kart,
What do you
yeah,
want me
he
to-
just
like
you need
this?
a yellow hat.
Like what do I say though? What's Wario's what's his gimmick? What's his line besides being fat?
That literally,
He's just fat. Wow, I'm Wario.
Yeah.
Wow.
but he has like he has the mustache.
Oh, I'm Wario.
I don't think he says he's Wario. I think he just goes wah.
Wah.
Wow. That's my.
There it is.
That's a sound effect I use a lot around the station. Just that's unfortunate. Random noises. Yeah, go figure.
It sounds like that one Shane Gillis quote, or I mean, it's not
Oh my
a quote.
god,
It's
I know
like-
what you're gonna
it's
say.
still-
Curly. Yeah,
The white guy
talking like crooners. Yeah.
comes up to the plate, old Curly. Rah, rah.
He's like, yeah, white guys were so cool back then because they could
Fuck,
literally just say
dude, we
anything.
were
Be like,
talking
"Rah,
about
yeah,
this-
say, yeah.
Alex and I were talking about this. We were on like the 11th hole this past weekend, and I was not playing well this past weekend. I did okay, and Alex was like, he goes up and he goes, "Ah," and then he hits the ball. It was pretty funny. So I know that was random, but
Yeah, man.
We don't have gay butt sex, so.
Well,
We-
that's good. That's good. But
Brother?
if you
Hell
did,
yeah.
I mean, that's between you
It is
and
it
the
is Pride
Lord.
Month, so if you're coming out right now, then so be it,
Yeah,
brother.
that's with you and the Lord at that point. I got one more SpongeBob quote that is personal to me. Finland. You guys remember that quote? No?
Not necessarily. Do you have an episode and a timestamp, please?
Yeah, so I forget what episode exactly it was, but I think Patrick got hit on the head with something and the screen just goes black and out of nowhere he's like, Finland, spelled as the country, and just like getting
Nice.
after it.
Hell yeah. Good for Patrick. He's a silly dude.
If I could play the clip, I would play the clip.
Dude,
But I don't know if I can play the clip.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna say not even noticing. I've been looking at this setup you've got here the entire time behind us, dude. I think the Florida Marlins logo needs to be more prominent. If I'm being a homer,
Yeah. Oh, you mean like our background for the
yeah, right behind. At least for
for
me,
the
right
call?
behind. Yeah, right behind you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that logo, bro. It's just
dude, it's such a classic logo.
it's beautiful. The color scheme is.
The thing is, they can go back to it though. They can so go back to it because they're
I
wearing
know.
teal this season.
Yeah, like on the Sundays, right? That's the dude. It's a. All they need to do is just transition the F to an M, kind of like the logo they have now, but make it different to more. But yeah, the Miami Marlins keep the same Marlin, dude. I any retro gear, like I still have like you know how when back in the day a sports team used to win a championship, it'd be like the front of the shirt would be like the front page of the Herald or the Sun Sentinel.
Yeah.
I have a few of those shirts from the '97 World Series. I don't have any.
Oh, that's
03.
awesome.
But dude, on eBay is where I found it's like an '03 World Series like stitched jersey. And it was when I got my Panthers jersey before they started winning Stanley Cups. But it's a '03, it's a Beckett jersey, white pinstripe. It's beautiful,
Dude,
dude.
that is so clean. The
That
2003 uniforms are still some of like my favorites. And I think
I
it's just
think
because they
Jay,
won the World Series in those, but like so clean.
yeah, JJ got a D Train one, I think, if I'm
I
not
fucking love
mistaken.
Dontrell Willis.
Yeah, D Train. I love Juan Pierre was my favorite because I initially tried to play center fielder and I was like, yeah, I'm fast. Yeah, I'm not.
You
But
were fast. You're still kind of fast.
I was. Juan Pierre,
Yeah.
though, it was one of those things, man, watching you probably follow this page, Legends of Dade, on
Yeah, I see it
Instagram.
around. Mhm.
And they posted something how he was like the old school traditional leadoff hitter where he wasn't out there hitting bombs, dude, but he was getting on base and he was using his speed to steal bases and everything like that. And it's when you watch baseball nowadays, like how the game has changed in a sense, I guess, but that's every
Yeah.
sport too, you know? So
I don't know how much of the Marlins you've watched this year, if any, but they're kind of doing that again. They're actually leading the league in stolen bases right
scrappy.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're playing well. Like they're playing they're playing good team ball. But I haven't
Yeah.
watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched a ton of them. I don't watch really a lot of TV though in general. Like the most sports or TV I consume, uh, the most disappointing conclusion besides Prison Break I can think of to a show, The Boys, and then like college football.
Yeah.
College football is
I'm
where it's at
excited
for me,
about
man,
college
and as
football.
opposed to NFL. I'll watch the Browns or Dolphins disappoint me on a Sunday, but I have the expectation set that they're going to lose and disappoint me, so it's not as bad. But
I'm pretty excited about college football come up here in August. I don't know.
Oh,
FSU's probably going to get
I
our
miss
shit
it.
kicked in like pretty aggressively.
I
But
think they're locked in with Norvell just because of how much they're paying him, unfortunately. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
he cleaned
No,
house
they're
almost
literally
his whole
punting this
staff.
season. That's what
Yeah.
it is. This is just like the staff is like, yeah, we're just gonna punt this season,
And they just paid all that
it's
money
what
to
it is.
renovate the stadium last year. Did you go up to it at
Yeah.
all? Have you
No,
been
I
up there?
haven't been
No?
up. When I was up there, it was being renovated still.
True. Okay.
So we'll see. I don't know. Some people have like some good shit to say about this Ashton Daniels guy, but I don't.
The who? I'm
Here's
sorry?
the thing. He's our new quarterback,
Okay.
Ashton Daniels. Here's the thing, though. They mentioned this the other day on another podcast I listened to. They said that we
Double
after
fries,
the
no salt?
portal, yeah, actually,
Mm-hmm.
after the portal entries and all of the people that have left to go elsewhere and all this shit, there are 52 new people on the team, which is like a pretty substantial amount of people, in my opinion, right? Like, so
That's over
I
half
would
the
say,
roster, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
As
So in
far
my
as like
mind,
scholarship, for sure.
for sure. So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, if it was like a team issue where the team wasn't bought in or whatever the deal is,
Right.
I'd like to believe that these 52 new people, they may not be like, Guardian, Gold, Seminole, but, like, they definitely might come in and be like, "Well, I just came from this other place, like, that sucked dick, like, I'm gonna go here, at
Well,
least give it my all."
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and the
I
other
don't know.
egomaniacs, man. Like some of these kids are.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
dumb.
sound
Like,
like one of the boomer,
it's
but
a weird double-edged sword. Like, I agree that they should be getting paid because I don't think that these networks should be making, like, trillions of dollars, like, having these games broadcasted, and they're essentially just like, "Oh, we're not gonna pay these players." That would be the equivalent of, Brad, I know this will relate to you. I know this is more your speed. Like, imagine a reality TV show where the people were on it, but then they didn't get paid to be on it. You know what I mean? That
well,
sucks.
and
Big no-no for that. So,
yeah,
in my mind, I'm thinking, like, I want the kids to get paid, but I also feel like something that would have made more sense is having some sort of cap in the beginning or making it a system where it was based off of performance.
well, and so
You know what I
that's
mean?
yeah, and that's what it was originally. As far as I know, when they proposed NIL, literally stands for name, image, likeness. So hypothetically, Christian Hummer is the starting quarterback for Florida State. He kicks
Sir, I'm
ass.
a hummus bean. I don't know who the fuck you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry, Hummus Bean
There
flicks
you
the
go.
bean, and he's the starting quarterback at FSU.
Sometimes.
He kicks ass. He has a
Where
great
is it?
year, wins the Heisman, he returns. But Hummus Bean gets X percentage of jersey sales, t-shirt sales with his name on it. Like his name, image, and likeness generates revenue. He's compensated for it. Not just, hey, Hummus Bean, we want you to come back this year and not go to the NFL. We'll pay you $4 million to be the quarterback of our team this year, which is what's happening because these kids, like fresh out of high school, they're getting generational changing money. And a lot of them, unfortunately, just are surrounded by, I'd say, poor influences or people that don't have their best interest as part of it too. But you're throwing money around, and then like there's no contracts being signed. So like the Tennessee quarterback last year, Nico Imo, whatever how you say, Imovala,
The one that went to UCLA?
I butchered the hell out of his last
Yeah.
name. He was trying to hold out for $4 million a year. Heupel told him to pound sand, and he settled at UCLA for $1 million. And again, like these kids are signing guaranteed money, dude. Like the and again, I love Jeremiah Smith's an absolute dog and playmaker for Ohio State as a receiver. Like freak, build everything. He's a consensus. He would have been a top 5 pick NFL this year, probably just based off potential and production alone. But they're throwing as far as like when the offseason hits, dude, they're throwing millions of dollars at these kids. And some of them, I don't blame them for like there's part of it is loyalty, right? Like, but how many of them have loyalty or like want to build a
None.
program and want to build a program up, right? Like it's they're seeing the dollar signs. I don't blame them. If somebody's throwing, dude,
No, yeah,
that's a
100%.
lot of money, man. That's more like we'd all be able to retire our parents and like take care of ourselves, I think, and make wise investments and hypothetically not have to work again if we chose not to do so. But
Yeah, no, if you
yeah,
were, like, not
the sh-
stupid with your money,
yeah, and
like, but that's the problem is that the majority of them go out and they buy, like, a fucking Lamborghini and they
right,
get, like, all these chains.
yeah,
Like, no, you don't need that. And, like, to be honest with you, if you played your cards right in today's day and age with NIL, there are people that are doing it where they are going to school. I mean, if you're good enough, you're going to the NFL, whatever, you know what I mean? But, like,
right,
there are some people that I feel like maybe aren't at that level of the NFL and they're not getting signed as free agents. So, like, because those people exist,
yeah.
but they're still taking home, like, pretty good money and NIL money, right?
Because they
Like,
contribute well enough to a national championship, possibly. Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Like,
So, in my mind, I'm like, take that fucking money, get out of school, and, like, use it as a down payment to, like, start a business or something and just go wild, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Because some of these kids too are like local legends. I mean, between FSU, obviously FSU didn't have anything, Brad, but
All right,
like
hey, fuck you.
there's bars in Columbus, I know, and same for Tallahassee, dude, where like if hypothetically if Jameis Winston, just because he's the most recent one, if he didn't do well in the NFL,
Which no one does.
he could ride his legacy of being a Heisman winning national championship winning quarterback at FSU and Tallahassee and have a bar. He could have businesses. He could just ride that success. Ohio State players do it up there in Columbus too, like certain bar names like I can't honestly think of any because I haven't been up there in a minute, but I I know there's players that have bars and like establishments. Yeah, ride that legacy, bro. When it comes to like, oh, let's go watch the game at so and so's place. So, like you said,
Yeah,
Hummer, honestly, they can do something. And whether it's entertainment, streaming
yeah,
nowadays, dude, like people love some of these Helen, if you're watching this, God bless you guys. But
Almost an hour into this
thanks
shit.
thanks for supporting the boys because I know the struggle too from my dwindling, pathetic YouTube channel, but it's not easy to do. Like, it's inconsistent. Yeah, well, dude, between your guys' schedules, you two trying to set this up every week, if you were to try and do this weekly, it's not easy or bi-weekly, let alone, the shit's.
Yeah, we're
I,
basically on like a 2-ish week schedule right now, which seems to be working pretty good so far.
I'm editing a video. I think that's probably like 2 months old at this rate, but also part of me is just like, fuck it, I'll get to it when I get to it. And not like what's the rush? I do enjoy watching them back though. And it's like, that was funny. But editing's
Yeah.
tedious. But again, for you guys, setting this up is tedious, man. Like, if Nat's got
Yeah.
something, uh, Brad, I haven't met her, but what's your squeeze's
Kayla?
name? Kayla. Your baby girl, man.
Squeeze,
She,
my baby girl.
But yeah,
Yo,
I mean,
you
the
guys
good
got
news
shit
is
going
though,
on, man.
like,
It's not easy, and that's what some people, hopefully they understand that at least.
well, we don't need to worry about that because my business idea is going to work really well. I think we just got to recycle all of the condoms that haven't necessarily had any sort of holes inside of them. We can get down to the microscopic level as well, just to ensure that there is no breakage. We'll recycle that because technically it's just rubber. We can deodorize it. We can also get rid of all of any microorganisms that have started living on it, specifically dead sperm, living sperm, any sort of sperm. From there, we would go ahead and get it in our distinct packaging, which I think we should make a really bright and vibrant color, like a highlighter yellow or highlighter
I was thinking like a
orange color.
fuchsia.
Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah.
And I think that Nick's face right now could be like on the back, just like, and it could be like, yeah, and then it'll be, it'll be
Yeah,
like,
this.
how? No, listen, no,
Thank
no,
you.
perfect.
Oh,
It'll
we
be
will.
perfect. It'll be
Very
like,
nice.
Very nice.
this
Very
is
nice
perfect.
condoms.
It could, very nice condoms. Damn, it's all coming together.
VNC condoms, very nice.
100% recycled. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
How are they recycled? Are they made from recycled materials or re-rolled? That's for you to determine. What?
no, we're re-rolling those motherfuckers.
That's for
You
us
know
to
the
know and
deal.
for you to never find out.
You know what my favorite part of that
insanity,
is? At some point,
diabolical.
you're gonna see a giant vat of just condoms with solution, and it's gonna be like a big ore, and we're just just moving the condoms around in the big ore. You know what I'm talking about? Nick loves this.
Like a fucking
We-
witch's brew type shit.
You know what I mean? We're making like a condom stew kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then, but then we'll drain it, and then all of those condoms will then be dried out in the sun, and then it'll get rid of all of the stuff.
I think that
And
will
then we
disintegrate the
re-roll them.
integrity
Wait a
of the
second.
condom, though.
Wait
Hey,
a
shut your
second.
fucking mouth.
Wait a second. This is
What's
an
up, Brad?
excellent potential collaboration with our previous project BLJA.
I don't know if we've ever discussed BLJA on the pod.
We have not.
Who
And
do
we
you-
will not. We will not. Both. We'll talk about it offline. to see
Booty
if you're-
licking
No,
juicy asses. That's
not
what it
quite.
stands for, boys and girls, if you're
No,
wondering.
not quite. But you know what I'm talking about, Hummer. It's a perfect segue because we can just like merge those businesses and have collaborations with the two of them. It has potential.
there's potential. We can
It-
talk about it further.
Yeah, my people will call your people, and we'll get Bost involved, and we'll reach out to other investors and go from there.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But cool. Well,
Yeah.
here, before anything, before we wrap up, I just want Boast to tell me the most awkward gift he's ever received.
Uh, Aw. Dude, I don't know, honestly. Yeah, fortunately, I haven't been gifted, like, a potato or a rock or anything like that.
That's nice.
That'd be sick. That wouldn't be awkward though.
Most awkward gift?
I gave my college roommate a dildo for his birthday.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was funny.
That's
It, like,
respectable.
we stuck it to the fridge, and it was just dangling there for a little bit.
Did you
A
get
lot of the
shadow
things I'm
box
saying on the
it?
pod
Fuck
tonight
it.
are like super gay. Like, I promise I'm not gay, bro. I literally have a wife and shit. Like, and it's not a front.
She's
Bro,
a beard.
I am sexually active. Like, we're here. So,
With
like,
who? With her?
Definitely my wife. Definitely my wife.
Brad's
No one
raising his
else.
hand. Brad, you have a question?
No, same
Brad's
with me.
not who I'm having sexual contact with. I do not have sexual relations with that man.
Uh,
I don't know. If you have any weird ones, that'd be cool. I can ask another question if.
yeah, what
if
else you
don't-
got, dude? Fortunately, I haven't had, I know what you're saying. Like, I
Oh.
haven't had just anything bizarre like that or awkward, I guess.
All right, so you're sitting on the toilet. All right,
Sitting on the toilet.
I know it started weird, but
Sitting
Yeah,
on the
that
toilet.
happens.
you're sitting on the toilet.
Sitting
What
on the
is one thing that's plausible that you wouldn't want to come up from the toilet and bite your anus or touch your butt or whatever.
I don't know. I've seen too many videos or clips of snakes being in people's toilets for whatever reason because they like the cold, humid environment, especially down here with all these cucks just keep releasing the reptiles because I don't know, they don't want to have their fucking boa constrictor because
So
they
you think there's
realize.
going to be a boa constrictor just like chilling
Well,
in
no,
your
bro.
there
toilet?
might be.
He's
He's going to jump out and like
that was a
like tickle
project
your
I actually
balls
did.
that are hanging there.
It's happened. They'll bite your asshole and you know, kind of like a bidet. They'll help you clean it. But I I used that picture. Not of my butthole, but of a.
Oh, yeah. Hey, follow up. You have a picture of your butthole.
It's on the
And number
OnlyFans,
one,
bro. It's on the OnlyFans, yeah.
who?
Yo,
Okay,
drop
how
the
did
link
you
when we
get
end
it?
the episode.
My chocolate starfish.
Did you take the photo?
Of it? Yeah, dude. How else do you think I got some chick? Fucking, I'm not gonna put some poor girl through that.
Okay, follow up question to that. Not like I want to go look at this photo, but
Seems like you do.
generally
It sounds
men
like you
have
might, dude.
generally men have very
Hairy.
Okay, we're getting there.
Well, no, we already understand
Brother.
how hairy Bost is. Do you
Boast,
know
you're
this
a
man?
hairy man. Oh, we're getting another cross
he's
shot of
showing
this
his
guy.
calves.
My
and his-
bussy. You like that bussy?
My bus.
My neck, my back,
you
my
see your
bussy, and my
butthole?
crack.
Or is it more of like an Amazon jungle down there?
It's rather furry. Dude, I'm a hairy fuck. I'm built like a Sasquatch.
You know that
or
you could
whatever.
donate that hair to like companies that will make it a wig for people who
Son
have
at
no
the
hair.
hungry. Yeah, I know.
we don't got to make him feel guilty about how hairy it is.
Yeah, but you can donate all of the hair that you have down there.
That being said, who the fuck would want pube and leg hair?
Ass
wool?
hair?
Well, it's curly. It's like a perm. Someone will take that. Listen, if you have no hair, it's better than no hair.
No.
I mean, if I'm bald, I would like to stay bald. As much as I love Bost, I don't
Well,
want.
we don't
pubic
have to
hair.
tell people that that's what it is. We can just
Dude.
make it that hair, and then
I would turn into Stone Cold Steve Austin so quick. Just shave my head. But yeah, python. Dude, a horsefly. Could you imagine like a horsefly being stuck under your shitter and just coming out and getting you right in the nads? That
yeah.
would suck.
That
feel like
would
there's-
suck.
Like house flies and stuff, you know, they fly around in the bathroom sometimes.
Yeah.
That'd be an awful. You could pepper spray that thing, you know, if it it's gonna deploy for like it's coming towards it and fucking knock it into oblivion. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, horsefly would suck. Imagine that.
Horsefly would suck. Yeah.
Nick, Post,
What you got?
Bost Malone, give me a 25-second TED talk about a completely useless topic. All right, you ready? Get started. Think through it. I'll give you 5 seconds to get something in your mind, and then you're in front of people here. This is like in front of the world. So
Listen, we only got
Alright,
7 garage
okay.
dwellers, so
Alright.
shut up. No, he's doing this to millions of people.
That's
You're
fine.
doing this, and this is millions of people streaming, but in front of you, inside of the auditorium.
wait, should I go live on YouTube right now?
You have 10,000 people in front of you in the auditorium. It's a completely useless topic, but you don't believe it's useless.
Just let me
Everyone
know
else
whenever
does.
we're ready. It's fun.
All right, you have 27 seconds.
All right,
starting.
so yeah, honestly,
Wait, hold on. Wait. Now.
I'd say if you actually care about your future, don't go to college because the degrees are worthless. If you want to, I mean, dude, look at us. If you want to flip in, I remember the first job I got, the first offer, the first offer I had. Listen, no, this is real now. All right, the first offer I had, I sat on a freaking casting couch, and they tried to offer me a job, saying, "Hey, direct marketing is what they told
That's
me."
27 seconds.
No,
That's
it's
what
not.
You get.
We're going. I'm turning into Tim Dillon. And so
You literally I don't think college is okay. The first job that I had, I went to a casting couch,
yeah,
and they fucked me, and that
The
was
first-
the 27
no,
seconds.
like the first offer was literally direct marketing. I was like, "Oh, well, what is this?" And they're like, "Oh, well, you ever go to Costco?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Now,
like, so
direct
you would-
marketing, was that the name of your penis in that scene?
No, that was the Tennis. That was the nickname of that one. The Tennis.
Did you do backroom? Were you the male talent in the backroom?
I was the
casting couch?
driver of the fake taxi. I was the one. Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right.
No,
Because
but
it
dude-
seems like that's what happened here.
Well, now
Dude.
it makes sense with the mustache where it's all coming
Yeah,
together.
man.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
yeah,
He's
that's the
furry.
real.
He's a firefighter. He's got the mustache. Like, there's
That's
a lot
the-
of things.
That's the real job. But then, you know, you got honestly so on that separate tangent. But the direct marketing they advertised, dude, was literally I was just subcontracted by, let's say, this company to stand in for AT&T DirecTV to sell people as you walk into Costco. And I said, wait, you're talking like I'm that guy? And they said, yeah. I said, and I flat out, I said, listen, I thank you for your time, for the opportunity, but I can't accept this. I was like, I was making more money at Costco pushing carts than I would make doing direct marketing. And so, dude, you see if you want to actually make money nowadays, like welders, diesel mechanics, a good mechanic, period, carpentry, plumbing, anybody that actually knows what they're doing with their hands, that's where the money's at, because we're raising a bunch of cucks nowadays. Because, dude, like, they want you to have a master's for just like for an entry level job. You're not learning anything in these schools. Like, you're gonna learn all your experience. Like Brad, both of you guys, or I'm sorry, Burb and Bean, you guys been learning everything you've learned on the job for the most part. Like, there's some stuff you learn in school, but
Burb and Bean.
And same with like me to a point. Like, most of your experience, you come from on the job stuff, but the school is just a racket, bro. Like, there's a reason our grandparents don't have debt and they could work as a bag boy or a caddy and fucking afford college tuition. And we're over here burying ourselves in tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of loans to hold a piece of paper that is, as Tim Dillon just texted me, said, stop using my name on the Garage Talk podcast, but I'm going to shut up now because I can get going.
Listen, we love a good old fashioned Bost tangent, man.
Right. The stories. Yeah. Oh, dude, here, I'm going to walk back. I'll show you my diploma.
Well, I don't have my diploma, man. Oh, it's somewhere. I think it's at my folks' house.
Here's mine.
So Hummer is showing his FSU diploma. Bost is going to go find his FGCU diploma, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And me. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Yeah,
oh,
so there's that.
You got the cap and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's shit. It's me slamming beer together like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's fucking sick.
Honestly, I've seen that picture. I fucking love
white
that picture,
trash
dude.
as possible.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I had my dad and JJ, they helped me do the old shadow box. So
nice,
bro. Yeah.
This is pushing an hour and 10 minutes right now.
I know.
I can talk. You always forgot I can fucking fly my
I know, but listen, we're on one here. But I do think that this is a good spot to probably.
Yeah, you got to remember, Nick, at the end
of
this, Brad has to add an extra like 5-10 minute segment about Love Island. So
no, we already did that. We're recording that one tomorrow night. So there's
sure.
So there's
whatever you guys got to do. Listen, I'm just along for the ride, bro. Yeah. If you guys ever need a random guest to just show up and talk for fucking 10 minutes.
You fucking know it. So now you are an official recurring guest that has to come back whenever we want you to come back.
We should make a new segment with you on it. We'll call it Bost Said Talk.
Yeah,
Bost talks about useless topics.
But
in the useless topic category,
it
doesn't have to be real.
So Bost, here's
what am I supposed to talk about? I can't just pull.
No, here's what I want you to do. I want you to download the Riverside app, and whenever Hummer and I record, we might randomly fucking call you to join the chat.
Okay. Or you could just join. Brad will invite you, and you can just join at any moment.
So on that Riverside, I'm sorry, the app is it's an application. I understand this. Yes.
Yeah. It is an application.
It is an application.
Yes, it's an application. No, so when you call me though, is it coming through as a phone call or through the app?
I think it'll probably come through as like a push notification through the app.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
We'll keep you posted that we're like recording, and then Brad will send you a link like he did. If you can make it, you can. If not, but also if you're just chilling and you're like, I'm gonna like dive in halfway through the pod and just make like a random appearance. You know, you could always say some weird shit. I could be like, I am Triangulus the Foul.
If you guys want, just honestly, I'd say like text me about your recycling condom plant and how it's going. But
yeah, we're calling it Pinar. That's the name of our company.
Pinar?
No, you can't say it like that. It's Pinar.
Why can't I say it like the other way?
Because it doesn't sound good like that.
No, PNR.
For investors. Yeah, we're Pinar. That's the name of the company. Get it right.
Pinar does sound pretty good.
What's the slogan? Your slugs are jugs?
No. It's Pinar, and then the slogan is... Give me like 10 seconds, Brad.
Ooh, shit.
Where the rubber meets the road.
No.
We're talking about recycled condoms here. God, what is it? Oh man, well, you know, maybe I should
come and go.
Maybe
come again.
Hey,
thank you. Come again. That's it. There we go. Perfect.
I was thinking something more like. I was thinking more like Pinar.
Come and me again.
What if we leave it up to the people? What if we leave it up to the people?
Tomorrow's benefit.
Possibly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'll do?
Peanut.
I'll leave it in the Spotify as a little question. There's like a little poll that I could do, and I can see if the people respond, or I can throw it on YouTube in the YouTube comments too. See what people think. But
like
yeah,
that.
we're coming up on an hour and 10. Dude, this
Yeah,
was fucking great. So much
whatever
so
you
that
gotta
we
do,
want you
man.
to come back every single time that we do this, or whenever you want to.
Yeah, dude, I don't give a shit. I can
Yeah,
fucking
no,
come on.
because
Like,
your
just
rants
rant.
are fantastic, dog.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's about. And just, can I shamelessly plug?
I was just gonna say, go ahead and plug your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell us
so
what you got going on.
So I make this for fun. I do not take it seriously. Like the way I talk on this or anywhere in person is how I run the channel. I just just regular guy-ish fishing, right? I'm not gonna water down my personality for it. With that said, I'm shooting for sponsors. But yeah, just Bost Malone, I think is the name of the channel, honestly. But that is hard because Post Malone, the rapper, I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
Country music artist Bost Malone.
Yeah, whatever he wants to call himself. But
Did you not look at the SEO of that? SEO problems?
Huh?
You've been having SEO problems?
Yeah, I mean, so if you just look up Nick Bost, but yeah, I just make really just random rants. It's basically just either me and my brother fishing, me and buddies, or just me fishing alone. And I just record myself fishing, and whatever isms, tisms, and whatnot come out, then yeah, I just talk. And we just have fun. It's basically it. I'm not out there to. If you need background noise when you're cleaning your house, by all means, throw it on. We don't care whatever our purpose is. If you're working out and you just want some white noise to fall asleep, maybe even
literal white noise.
Yeah, white noise. Yeah, I actually made that a video name. I think I said, "Here's some white noise." That was a Facebook caption, but yeah, yeah. So, dude, whatever. I don't know. Follow it if you want. I don't give a shit. But we're out there doing it, so any help is appreciated.
It almost feels like Nick could play a character kind of similar to Bob Ross, but instead of it being painting, you would call it the joy of fishing, and then you just go out and you talk really, really soft.
If I could dial it in, I've thought about maybe curtailing it to like just being a super white suburban person, like Ned Flanders, and just talking, like not cussing at all, but just
that's what I'm saying, being like
super
Bob Rossy,
super gosh dang it the heck you mother fricker,
yes,
stuff
bro,
like
be
that.
Like, oh, that's okay, happy little accident.
It could be funnier,
happy little accident,
because I'm not cussing, so it's just like
someone just came up from behind Brad and like looked at him.
Yeah, Cooper came in. I guess Cooper was scratching at the door.
Oh, the pupper?
And then Caleb popped in.
Hell
yeah.
I saw her there.
Oh, well, yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah, Bost Malone, B as in boy. Bost Malone.
There she is. There she is. She's popping
hello.
in. Saying hello.
But
it's good to see you for the second time in 2.5 years.
She's getting anxious for her Love Island appointment. But no, it's been fun. Thank you guys. It's unfortunate that it took this long for us to even, do this shit. But at the same time, that is one of the fantastic things about guy and boy and guy, whatever the hell you want to say, friendships. Like, we can just pick up the phone and call each other or text each other after like years or months or years of no contact, and just pick up like nothing, like rubber hits the road. Chicks are posting pictures. Oh my god, I love she's my best friend. And the next day it's like, Susie, that stupid bitch. And it's like, fucking guys were just like, yep, that's it.
Years podcasting.
That's it, man. That's all it is. Typical fucking guy shit. So this has been cool, though. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, man. And again, you're now a recurring guest. So you come on whenever we ask you to come on.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Thank you
You're
guys.
now locked in. So I'm going to give my two quick plugs.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Number one is make sure you follow us on social media at the Garage Talks Pod on Instagram and TikTok. We are also on YouTube. This will be uploaded on YouTube. And number two, for Bread and Butter Pickleball, my ambassadorship, go ahead and if you're interested in the pickles, I know we got some pickleballers that listen to the show, right? Go to bnbpickleball.com, use promo code FINN for 10% off your pickleball order. They recently got acquired by Selkirk, which means that they can ramp their production up a little bit more because they have the top selling paddle and they cannot keep it in stock. So promo code FINN for 10% off. And I think that's all I got.
If you can send me that info. Actually, I'm sorry, Hummus Bean.
But well, actually, that helps me dive into what I was going to say, because I heard that you both had, you have a channel and Brad has, he's doing pickleball things. So I actually had a sponsor as well reach out. And so today, if you, it's actually through the month of June, if you use code Hummus Bean
and
check out in your Wendy's meal, you'll get 10% off.
Wendy's?
Yeah, man. Jump in.
I might actually try, because I work with some fatties, and they like a Frosty. So
Who doesn't love a Frosty?
10% off
But-
that meal might help you get that frost.
unofficial sponsor of the Bost Malone Fishing Channel, Bush Light. We got, a
Unofficial
blue,
sponsor of the Garage Talks Garage Beer.
we got a bluegill right here. But
This is a high noon.
hell yeah, dude, great taste. Honestly, I haven't had a garage beer yet. I love their marketing and branding.
Dude, it's
Well,
actually
some
so
dog-
good. It's
Hi, dude.
actually so good.
It's-
I'll have to. We got to talk about it because it's kind of like a cross between Bud Light and Miller Lite, but it tastes better than Bud Light, and it's like just a step below Miller Lite, but really good stuff. So
So
Garage
real,
beer.
We'll get there.
so
Garage
separate.
beer, garage beer.
When we shut this down, like, do you just like
Right now.
okay? And then
No,
we'll
we're
talk
still on.
after?
I haven't fully ended it yet. I
Oh,
got
yeah, then
We're
we're
going to shut it down.
and
we'll
that's
talk
going to be
after.
episode 63 of the Garage Talks, everybody.
Because it's going to be shut down.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Bost will be back soon. And don't forget to, maybe peep the Villa Talks when we drop the Love Island shit. So peace. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.